GPT is everywhere, and if you've tried it but you can't see real results for your business, this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly which AI tools to use for specific business tasks and which ones are worth paying for. After testing these tools in my business and my clients, I've discovered which AI truly excels at content creation, research, and those day-to-day tasks. I'm going to break down the exact strengths and weaknesses of ChatGPT as well as some other top-tier language tools, so you can choose the right tool for your specific needs.
Where AI meets ambition.
Hi, my name is Michelle Anderson, and I'm starting this YouTube channel with the idea of helping small and medium businesses on how to implement AI in their business. Unless you've been living under a rock, you've heard about the buzz of AI, but you're not quite sure how to use it. And so I wanted to just start from the basics and go from there. So if that sounds interesting to you, please subscribe to this channel, like this video so that it gets boosted so that I can keep creating more of these videos. So the first tool that we are going to be talking about, and language models, all these large language models are just amazing at being able to save you time, help you increase your output, and there's a lot of really budget-friendly benefits for using these in your business. And I saw somewhere the other day a post that said there's two kinds of businesses in 10 years. The ones that are using AI in their business and the ones that have gone out of business. So we don't want you to be one of those that are gone out of business. So we're going to start with ChatGPT. So most likely, if you're here, maybe you've tried using it a little bit. There's been a huge buzz over it over the last year. And definitely this is a workhorse. So if you're going to pay for any tool at all, I definitely recommend starting with ChatGPT because it's pretty versatile and it does a lot of different things. What I use it for all sorts of things. It help me brainstorm. Have it help me plan. If I'm trying to generate some ideas, even just for naming something, sometimes that can be a huge stumbling block, right? Is how do I name this program? So you can use it that way. I have projects where I've have it help me create my YouTube content plan. So there's all sorts of ways that you can use to have it help you. Sometimes if I see a video or something that I don't have the time to watch, I will take the transcript and ask ChatGPT to summarize it for me so that I can still get the gist of it, or what are the steps I should take based on this video. So that's one way that I use it. I can upload documents of mine and have it, for example, if I have a list of all of my services and prices, I can actually have it help me write an invoice based on the services that I'm offering a particular client. Just these kinds of things will actually save a lot of time. And also, if you have the app on your phone, which is really cool, this is something that I do when I'm out walking the dog, or maybe I'm driving and I just want to brainstorm something or talk through something for my business. I have an idea, or I'm trying to figure out something. There's so many different ideas here. If you have this, you can actually click on this little black circle and you can actually have a conversation with it. Hi, ChatGPT.
Hello, how's it going?
All right. I was wondering if you could help me brainstorm some ideas for my next YouTube video.
Absolutely. What are you thinking about focusing on for this one?
Well, my channel is all about helping small businesses use AI in their business the most effective ways that they can, and actually showing them specifically techniques. And then doing some tutorials. So what do you think? Do you have any ideas for me?
How about a video that highlights top 5 AI tools for small business automation? You could give an overview of each tool, show how they work, and explaining how they can save time and increase productivity. You can even include a mini tutorial for your favorite one.
And so once you're done with that, actually that whole transcript of your conversation is there. So you can come back to it at any time and be able to see what it was that you discussed. So there's all sorts of ways. And like I said, if you're going to pay for one tool, this is it. The thing is, though, you could use it for image generation. I just kind of want to put a little thing about image generation in there, is that the images that it actually tends to generate, let me see here. I'm just putting that in there. The thing about the images it generates, they definitely, it's saying, so sometimes it's, okay. It should be able to generate an image, So by the way, you can see the word prompt. And in case you don't know, because I had a friend the other day, a business friend who did not know that what a prompt actually was. Anytime you type something into one of these language models, that is what you call a prompt. And learning how to word those prompts is a skill that it definitely would benefit your business in the sense that knowing how to word them gives you much better outcomes. As you can see here, now it's not giving me an image, although it's supposed to be able to, maybe because I should be in one of these other models where it actually can generate the image. I'm not sure. But let's see, can you generate? There we go. So maybe the O1 doesn't generate the images. The thing about the images, though, using DALL-E, they do all tend to have the same kind of look. It's semi-realistic. And I bet when you've been on social media, you've probably started seeing these images all over the place, and you're easy to recognize them. For image generation, I actually use, I've been using Midjourney, but I've recently switched over something called Ideogram. And the thing about Ideogram is that you can actually get images that can handle the text. A lot of these AI image generators cannot handle text, and so they'll make some kind of weird, funky text in there. It still can do it a bit on Ideogram, but as you can see from some of these examples here, it generated, so you can see, for example, take a look at, it did sort of a little weird thing there, but for the most part, it can actually generate text that looks normal, that reads normal. So Ideogram is something that they have a free level, but I think you don't get very much with it. But a lot of these image generators are not very expensive. So if I want to write any content, that's where we're going to move to the next tool that I want to talk about today. And this is Claude. Claude excels at writing. So if you need to write social media posts or blog posts, or you just want to have it to write content or respond to emails even, or help you with that, I definitely recommend Claude. And this is another tool that I recommend if you're going to pay for something. I would definitely pay for Claude as well, because you'll get a lot more out of it. You'll have a lot more choice in terms of which model you want to use. And you get a lot more in terms of the output that you can. It'll cut you off sooner if it's on the free plan. But you can start out using this free as well and see how you like it. But again, how you write the prompts are definitely going to be the difference in whether you get good outputs or not good outputs. So I have, basically what I do is I start out breaking it down, having it write things maybe piece by piece. If it's a blog post, or I might have it write it, and then it may need to expand it. But you don't ever, when you're doing a prompting, have it try to do everything all in one go, because that's where it's not going to be as good as opposed to, depending. I mean, if the more complicated the task is, like writing a blog post. The third tool that I definitely recommend is Perplexity. And the great thing that Perplexity is good at is researching. So I don't even go to Google for a lot of things unless I'm looking for a local business. I just come to Perplexity, and then I start researching from here. And the great thing is it has access to the internet. I'm on the free plan here, And it's sufficient for me. And you can actually see all the sources. So it gives you an answer when you're asking it questions, but then it actually cites its sources so that you can go in, you can dig in deeper and see, make sure, verify things. If it's giving you especially like statistics or whatnot, you can go in and verify those things. But it's a great place to start. So oftentimes I start a process when I need to write some content. I might start researching on Perplexity, and then I might take it into ChatGPT if I need to have a certain prompt, maybe an image prompt or something written. But more often than not, I actually go to Claude for writing any kind of content. So just to give you an example here for a prompt. So this would be a prompt that I often use for blog writing. And you can see kind of how extensive it can be. You really want to be explicit in giving it the instructions. Like, for example, write it so that a 12-year-old would be able to understand what you're writing about. What persona do you want it to take? And we're going to get into how to write good prompts in future videos, but I just wanted to give you an example here of what one might look like. And then, for example, here's my second step of a prompt that I actually use. So I hope that this gives you a good starting point on maybe ways that you can use ChatGPT, a couple other tools that you can use in your business, especially when it comes to writing content. And we will be diving deeper into Claude specifically. I want to show you exact process that I use for writing blog posts. We're going to dive deeper in how to use Perplexity and Claude specifically for writing an effective blog post. So if you're interested in that, make sure you check out the channel and click on the video. See you next time.